Alright, so as usual, it's up before the sun, headed down to the beach. Had to net up some finger mullet for bait today. It took a while. It was not as plentiful as it had been the last few days. So we did manage to put a bunch in the well. I think we had probably at least 40 in there this morning. Hit the Mayport boat ramp. Water was beautiful. We ran to the north, to the south, to the east, and to the west, and just could not find that bite. We fished docks and rocks and even went up in a creek that I guaranteed fish and still couldn't find the fish. But eventually we made it out to the jetties, caught one ladyfish, and we decided with all the mullet running through there, we'd go ahead and net us up some mullet.
All right, when you can't catch them on hook and line, use your net. You gotta use the next best thing, the net. All right. All right, pull this cooler out a little bit. Let's bag ice out. There you go, young man. Put it right there in all my trash. Like fried mullet coming up. All right, so we couldn't catch any fish on hook and line, and thankfully a bunch of these mullet were swimming through, so we threw the net on them. And I know what you're thinking, so these are kind of small mullet, but mullet, this is the perfect eating size mullet. As they get bigger, in my opinion, they don't taste as good. Their bloodline gets a little thicker, and their meat's just not as good. So with mullet, I think you got to clean them a certain way. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna just show you how I clean them. Now I fillet these fish. A lot of people will butterfly them or just scale them and gut them and head them and fry them like that. But my family doesn't like bones. If I bring fish to the table that has bones in it, they'll just poo-poo those bony fish. So just like with any kind of fish that's got this shape, you're just gonna cut right down the back here and just, you know, nice, easy, smooth slices there, both sides. This side's always a lot harder for me with mullet because mullet have kind of a fat head, and so a lot of times I'll mess it up. But stay relaxed, smooth slices. Mullet, if you look here, they have this really gross stuff here in their belly. It's in the gut bucket. Now with mullet, now I'm gonna skin this mullet too. It's gonna be a boneless little fillet, and I know these aren't very big fillets, but if you know this channel, we eat a lot of whiting. This is about the size of a whiting fillet, so it's no big deal to us. But when skinning it, start with the tip, and I don't go all the way down. I try not to go all the way down to the skin. I try to stay just up off the skin, because I'm gonna show you the skin here and the fillet here. See, there's some bloodline there in that mullet. But if you look at the skin, see all that bloodline right up against the skin I left there, and that real thin layer of meat there that sits right on top of it? If you go right down to the skin, you're gonna end up with all that extra bloodline in your meat. And then you're gonna have to deal with that and the taste of that, and it's not a very good taste. That's why I think a lot of people don't like to eat mullet, because they have such a significant bloodline. So left with these perfect little frying fillets of mullet, and these things will fry up nice and crispy and crunchy. So that's how I like to do it. I do all my mullet that way, unless I'm going to put them on the smoker or some other kind of way. So there you go, that's how I do it. All right, so now it's time to cook these mullet that we caught today. So I'm just going to deep fry them. Red Lobster fish fry. I'm telling you right now, everybody likes the Autry brand, Louisiana brand, all those brands. I'm telling you right now, this Red Lobster is good stuff. So anyhow, all I'm going to do is basically put these little fillets in the bag, shake them up, and I'm using peanut oil. Peanut oil can get really hot, and these things can come out really crispy. Now Griffin, he's holding the camera, and he's a little skeptical about these fillets. I don't think he's ever had fried mullet before. And there on the cleaning table, I showed you guys about when I skin these. Here's one that was like skin to the skin. You see that bloodline? And that's what Griffin's worried about. And then when I told you I try to skin them off the skin so there's less bloodline. So we'll see. I'm guarantee if some of them start tasting bad and everybody starts disliking them because I got a crew out back, it's probably because some of these have all that bloodline on them. So I'm gonna go ahead and shake them. I think my grease is hot enough. We'll find out. I'm gonna put them in the bag here. They're all nice and dry. We got a visitor coming in the back door, so we're gonna have a guest appearance from somebody.
Visitor?
Yep, from there.
It's Mommy!
It's Mommy. They're having a party out back. So it's Friday, so there's happy hour out in our backyard. So, all right, bring that camera over here. Let's see if these things fry up, Big G. See, I got some smoke coming off my grease. There we go. Fill this little pot up here with these fillets. I'm trying to shake up all the excess. And we shall see here. Now this is recycled grease too. I used some of this grease last week for the fish we caught there. Let's see here. I got one more fillet to put in here, teeny fillet. All right, here's our first batch. Love that golden brown color there. So just set them off here on the paper towel. Let all the grease drip off of them, and definitely let them cool off. I still got to make some tartar sauce. I like tartar sauce on my fried fish. All right, I got a bunch more to do.
That's a decent amount of fish.
All right, there you go. Flash fried mullet right here. I made a little bit of tartar sauce. I love tartar sauce. Griffin doesn't. All right, like I told you earlier in this video, Griffin was a little skeptical about this. Give me this thing, Griff. Eat a piece, Griff. Just don't burn your face off. Let's see how you like it. Is that too hot to eat? What do you think of fried mullet? Be honest.
It's okay.
It's okay. All right. So I grew up on fried mullet. You know, we had a seine net and a gill net and a seining all the time back when that was legal here in Florida years ago. So I kind of grew up on mullet. So I kind of like mullet. It's not my favorite. It's not whiting and some of the other fish we eat a lot of, but it's pretty good. So I think it came out good. Mary, come here. Come eat some mullet. All right, let's see what the wife thinks of the mullet.
All right, I'll try some. What is not like super hot?
None of it's super hot.
All right.
Let's see what you think. You almost got hit in the head.
I know.
What do you think?
It's good.
It's good.
It's a little dry though.
It's a little dry. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I'm not perfect, but anyhow.
We love you anyway,
I know.
Daddy.
Thank you, Mary. All right, let me try it. I haven't tried it yet. Your tartar sauce on it, how could it be bad? It's good. It's pretty good. That's not the best fish in the world, but if you catch some mullet, especially that size I showed you in the video, those are like the perfect size to eat. Try to cut all the bloodline out, and you're going to like it. And like I said, this Red Lobster stuff is pretty darn good. It's probably saving this fish, to be honest with you. It's better, like I said, than the Zatarains and some of those other big name brands. So if you ever see it in the store and you're wondering, give it a shot. All right. As always, thanks for watching.